Hello, and welcome to Wine Uncorked with Tower. My name is Gil Coolers. I'm a wine consultant at Tower Beer, Wine, and Spirits here in Atlanta, Georgia, and a former sommelier. And today we're going to talk about one of the most popular grapes in the world, Pinot Noir. I like to think of Pinot Noir in the same way I think about sommeliers. They tend to be thin-skinned and tend to be hard to work with, but I'll get to that in a second. Pinot Noir is one of our more ancient grapes that we still enjoy today. There is documented evidence of harvesting Pinot Noir as long ago as 2,000 years in what is now modern-day France. But since then, Pinot Noir has really spread out just about everywhere that has a cooler wine-growing area. In addition to Burgundy, we find Pinot Noir in northern France, in the Champagne region. It happens to be the most planted grape in Champagne. Oregon has made great business making Pinot Noir for some decades now, especially the Willamette Valley. There are plenty of great regions along the coast in California, including this Costa Brown from Russian River. But what I think a lot of people don't realize that Pinot Noir is made in a number of places where you might not expect, like this Villa Wolf from the Pfalz region in the southern part of Germany. But we have great Pinot Noirs from Switzerland, South Africa. The Okanagan Valley makes exquisite Pinot Noirs. Problem is we don't see as much of them here as we'd like to. And why have we enjoyed Pinot Noir for these many thousand years? Well, I think the reason gets down to Pinot Noir really does own the center part of wine appreciation. Does Pinot Noir have as much acidity and is as crisp as, say, and light as a Pinot Grigio? Well, no, but it is a lighter-bodied red wine, and it typically has a fair amount of acid, which makes it an absolute pleasure to pair with many different types of food. I often have to think a little bit harder to find other varieties because I simply could put a Pinot Noir with just about every course any chef may throw my way. Does Pinot Noir have the body and tannins and alcohol levels of, say, a Cabernet Sauvignon or a Bordeaux? Not quite, but it is a red wine grape, therefore it necessarily has tannins. Tannins add structure to wine. It allows it to age a little bit longer. And it also adds a level of complexity that we don't typically get with most white wines. So I have paired Pinot Noirs with red meats, but it's also a great wine that goes with a lot of fish. I've paired it with rare tuna, but also salmon is a wonderful pairing with Pinot Noir. It's no wonder it does so well with Oregon Pinot Noirs. But as many reasons as there are for loving Pinot Noir, there are probably as many reasons not to like it as well. I think Andrei Telechev, the godfather of California winemaking, put it best when he said, "God made Cabernet Sauvignon, whereas the devil made Pinot Noir." And as I said earlier, Pinot Noir is literally thin-skinned. which poses a lot of problems in the vineyard in that it is more susceptible to sunburn from too much sun exposure, but we can also see more rot. It is more susceptible to many diseases in the vineyard, but the fun doesn't stop there. Once the Pinot Noir grapes are harvested and they're in the winery, in some vintages the vintage can be a little bit weak and thin. Maybe sometimes it has some off aromas, and these are very, very difficult problems for winemakers to deal with. So here's hoping that your wine road will eventually lead to that glass of wine, and hopefully you'll have enjoyed the ride to get there. Thanks for watching, and thanks for shopping at Tower.